right, let's get it started in here. Nerd.
Blah, 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 blah. All of that chit-chat's gonna get you hurt.
I'll bring you in warm. Or I can bring you in cold.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity.
Thank you.
So everyone, we have Veronika on with us, and I am wearing my vampire outfit to commemorate that and to, kind of show that. So I also wanted to wear my hat with my vampire outfit.
Jay, what are you doing? Dude, I told you that it's cursed. You're going to embarrass me in front of our new friend, Veronika. Just choke her. Take off the hat. You idiot.
Oh my god. That was so cursed and so epic.
That was so cursed and so epic. That's the line of the year.
Just a little magic there.
some Hollywood magic, I think.
As I pour my sparkling water.
Oh, I love it. Seltzer water all day.
Oh, this is not a joke. That hat was cursed. No. So we had some of our knights, our loyal knights, had some questions for Veronika, so we're going to read those off. Veronika, we're just going to throw them at you. Answer as quick as you can.
Or as slow as you can.
Yeah, or as slow as you can. Well, maybe not that.
Challenge accepted.
Anyway, Johnny, why don't you start us off?
Okay, so this person wants to know, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Wow. Vampire.
Good call.
Yep.
Good call.
I don't need to say why. You know what? Just take it.
Okay, so
I think it's flying. Okay, it's the flying.
Bat.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Bat.
At Sickborn Bro asks, have you stolen anything from the set of What We Do in the Shadows and taken any mementos with you?
Oh wow. Food. I definitely always kind of, whenever I'm on set, I take some sort of candies or something in my pocket at home. What have I? I did have a Shanice chair last year where it said my name. And
sweet.
It full said my name, and I was like, oh, I need that. And then I even asked the guy at the end, I was like, it's my last chance, can I please take it? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, you need to ask someone else. And then I didn't end up taking it, but I wish I did. That was the one thing I wish, but I have a picture of it somewhere on my cloud.
So you haven't stolen any vampire teeth or anything?
No, Tic Tacs. That's it.
All right, so Melissa, the cosplayer, says she kind of looks like the Scarlet Witch. Has she ever thought about cosplaying her from the MCU, the Scarlet Witch? These things you look a lot like...
Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, there we go. I forgot.
Yes,
Olsen.
I get that a lot. I haven't, but that would actually be really cool. I have gotten that a lot, but yeah, I haven't, but I have now.
So sorry, I'm looking through International Man of Mysteries. He tried asking you out twice. One of our followers tried asking you out twice. So I'm trying to read through those two to get to his other question. But here was his question. International Man of Mystery asks, outside of that, what were some of the unexpected challenges of starting a career in acting?
Oh, so he asked me out twice, and then he asked that?
Well, he asked about 10 different questions, but that was the one that I thought was the least offensive to share on the air.
Okay. All right. Sorry, repeat it. It was, any challenges that I didn't really expect about acting. Correct,
yeah. That and Will You Go Out With Me, but more importantly, what were some of the unexpected challenges of starting a career in acting?
Right, okay. The biggest thing was, I think you always hear, like, you're going to get 200 auditions before you get one. And I was always like, oh, that's bullshit. And you know what? It's true. So get through this 200 and then get your one or whatever. But that was, in my case, didn't think that was true. It's true.
Well, our new friend Melissa, swole nerd Melissa here, the gym nerd, wants to know what has been the most memorable moment on set so far for you?
Yeah. I think it was last season when this season was amazing, but I was definitely like more, less nervous. I think last season was kind of that, oh my gosh, I'm on a set with these people and this is insane. It was my birthday and I actually filmed. So I think that the scene where I can't pronounce the medication, I filmed on my birthday, and I think I filmed some other things on my birthday, and I didn't tell anyone, but it was just so cool. And then Jermaine was directing me, and it was like the best day ever. And then he came up to me after and he was like, where are you from? Like, are you from, like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm like an improviser in the city, and I'm actually a really big fan, and it just kind of came out. But it was like the best day ever. That was kind of the best memory I've had. Yeah.
I love that. All right, so this is from our other Canadian friend. This is from Sydney, and she's a young film grad out in. We told you about her. She's a young film grad who's been recreating the Community bits, and she's been picked up kind of by Jim Rash and Joel McHale, really the whole cast, but they've been reposting her stuff. She asked, how do you feel the film industry is rising in Toronto versus other popular film cities, meaning like LA and Georgia?
Great. Yeah, great question. You know what? I think people started filming here because it was cheaper. And then they realized that we have great crews and great talent. And I think the CBC especially is taking some real risks in the comedy world with shows like, Schitt's Creek, Fairness on Sketch. I don't know if Letterkenny's on Crave, but like finally, I think within the last like 5 or 6 years, we have really established ourselves as a Canadian voice and just as a voice worldwide. And there are so many incredible shows like Top Boys that they just got picked up for a second season. Also a sketch comedy show with all young men of color, and it's amazing and just risk taking. And I think that we're finally getting our footing and making some really great stuff here. So I'm very excited for the future, and we're all really nice. We're all nice people.
That is true. We've noticed that. We're like, when in doubt, let's just ask a Canadian to help us out, because you guys are like the nicest people. Like, all our coverage is like, they're so nice. Oh, they're so nice. I even randomly met a friend from Canada in a convention center, and I still talk to him now. And I'm like, he's so nice.
Oh, that's
so our friend Laura, who isn't boring, her last name's boring, so she says it isn't boring, wants to know what's the strangest or most exciting part about acting?
What is this? What is the strangest part about acting? That you just kind of like have to. I guess everyone kind of is doing that, where like something happened in your life and you're like, wow, that really sucks. Okay, and now I have to go and like pretending. It's so weird. It's so weird to like when I actually think about it, and you're like in a seat and it's like playing make believe. So the whole thing is strange in my opinion, but very fun and rewarding and magical.
I love that. All right, so Lilacs of Gray asked, who is the funniest person in What We Do in the Shadows cast in real life? So of the cast members, who's the funniest in real life?
Wow.
Fighting words.
Yeah, seriously. Careful what you say.
Oh my gosh. I'm just going to go ahead and say truly, and I truly mean this, all of them in their own ways. Like truly, truly, truly. I think a thing that's surprising is, or maybe not surprising, but Harvey is so different in real life, and he's hilarious on the show, but like also like it just has an incredible sense of humor and just a crazy like pop culture reference brain. So he's also very funny in a different way, but everybody's funny. Everybody.
Okay, I think Johnny's got one more, and then I actually have one from someone too, and then I think we'll move to Block C if that works.
Do your last one.
Okay, I was just going to ask, and this is actually from me. This is from the Mark Hamill fanboy inside of me. Were you able to meet him when he was on set?
Was able to meet him? No, but a lot of the crew said that he was just so normal and so kind and nothing but great things to say. And he seems like the sweetest person alive. So yeah.
Cool. I know he did a cast with Harvey, so that was cool and fun to watch. I'm a huge Luke Skywalker fan. Also Ozai. Pretty much every character he's done, whether it's the Joker or the Trickster, like I'm on board. So when I saw he was on that, I was like, please met him. Please bless you've met him. Like I hope you've met him.
It was close. I think it was like the week after or something. But and it was like they filmed down the street from my apartment in Toronto, and I was like, that's so crazy. Like I could have just walked by. But yeah.
I love it. All right, Johnny, what's your last question?
It's from some kid named Johnny Lose, whatever. He just wants to know if you were to meet someone who's like a master of light or someone who's like a master of death, gross, who would you rather hang out with out of those two options?
Master of light or master of death? Light.
Yes!
I hate this so much.
That's just a question that I like to ask because I'm the master of light and Jay's the master of death.
Oh.
It has to do with our surnames, so we got our last names.
Yeah, I think I'm a brighter person, but I can be dark.
Thanks for humoring us on that one. It's just the one I like to throw in just to spite Jay. I will spite you.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Johnny. Well, we need to go now, so no, I'm just kidding. We'll end this little video portion. If you want to check out our full podcast, jump off YouTube and you can check it all out with Veronika. She is seriously the best. We're gonna jump
Deadlight
into
Nerds.
Yeah, at Deadlight Nerds. We're on pretty much every major streaming thing. We're not on the ones we haven't heard of, but Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it.